all the mice shouted, ah, 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 shouted, good, 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 good. Hi there, I'm Suranga from English Wing. ඉතින් අද මම පුංචි කතන්දරයක් ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න යන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන්. ඒ කතන්දරේ ඇත්තටම ඉංග්‍රීසි අමාරුයි කියලා හිතාගෙන ඉන්න අයට. ගොඩක් කල් ඉගෙනගෙන ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාව අමාරුයි කියලා හිතන් ඉන්න අයට පෙන්වන්න ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාව අමාරු නෑ. වැඩේ තියෙන්නේ අපි පාවිච්චි කරන ක්‍රමේ වැරද්ද කියන එක පෙන්වන්න. දැන් එක දෙයක් මම කියලා ඉන්න කැමති. ඔබේ ෆ්‍රිජ් එකට ඔබ වට්ටක්ක පුරවලා ඔබට බණ්ඩක් හොයන්න බෑනේ. ඔබ ෆ්‍රිජ් එකට වට්ටක්ක නම් පුරවන්නේ ඔබට උයන්න වෙන වට්ටක්ක තමයි. ඒකින්ද ඇතුළට යන දේ තමයි එළියට එන්නේ. මම හිතන්නේ පැහැදිලි ඔබට මං කියන එක ඔබ වැඩිහිටි කෙනෙක් නේද? ඉතින් අපි ස්පෝකන් ඉංග්ලිෂ් කියලා කියන්නේ මේ ශබ්දයක්නේ. ඒක ඉතින් අපි කනෙන් දා ගන්න ඕනි. කනෙන් ඇතුළට ගිහලා ඔළුවේ පත්තියන් වුණාම තමයි කටින් එළියට එන්නේ. මම හිතන්නේ මං කියන එක පැහැදිලි. ඒකනේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ කනෙන් ඇතුළට යන්නේ සිංහල නම් එළියට එන්නේ සිංහල. ඒක ආයෙ මුකුත් කතා කරන්න හොදන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දේවල් තේරෙන්නේ සිංහලෙන් නම් ඒ කණෙන් යන දේවල් උනත් සිංහලෙන් නම් තේරෙන්නේ සිංහල තමයි ඇතුලේ පළපදියම් වෙන්නේ. ඒකෙන්ද සිංහල තමයි එළියට එන්නේ. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කණෙන් ඉංග්‍රීසි යන දේවල් මොනවා හරි තේරෙනවා නම් ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් විතරක් යන දේවල් එතකොට ඉංග්‍රීසි එළියට එන්න ඉඩ තියෙනවා. එනවා කියලා මං කියන්නේ එන්න ඉඩ තියෙනවා. ඒකෙන්ද අපි උපරිම වශයෙන් යමු වෙන්න ඕනේ මුළුමනින්ම ටෝටල් ඉංග්‍රීසි අහන්න. එතකොට තමයි අපේ හිත ASCII ඉංග්‍රීසි කියන එක සකස් වෙලා එළියට එන්නේ. වඩාත් විශේෂ කාරණේ තමයි ඔයා කතා කරන්නන් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ ඔයාගේ ෆ්‍රිජ් එකේ කතා කරන එළවලු ටික තියෙන්න ඕනි. දැන් ඔයා කල්පනා කරලා බලන්න කනෙන් ස්පෝකන් ලැන්ග්වේජ් ගිහින් තියනවද කියලා ඔයාට. ස්පෝකන් ඉංග්‍රීසි කන් දෙකෙන් ගිහින් තියනවද මිනිස්සු කතා කරනේවට ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් ඔයා අහුම්කන් දීලා තියනවද ජීවිතේ. මුළුමනින්ම ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් කතා කරනවා කියන්නේ සිංහලෙන් කතා කරනවා කියන එක නෙමෙයිනේ. මුළුමනින්ම ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් යන ඒවට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඇහිලා නැත්තම් ඒ කන්වර්සේෂන් වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ සවන් දීලා නැත්තම් ස්පෝකන් ඉංග්‍රීසි වගේ ඒවා මේ දෙකෙන් ගිහිල්ලා නැත්තම් ඔලු ගෙඩිය අස්සට කටෙන් එන්නේ නැහැ. එන්න බෑනේ ඉතින්. ෆ්‍රිජ් එකේ නැති දෙයක් කොහොමද යන්නේ නේ? හරි සරලව මං කිව්වේ. එහෙනම් මේ ව්‍යායාමයේ එකටයි ඔබට ටෝටල් ඉමර්ෂන් වලට එහෙම නැත්තම් මුළුමනින්ම ඉංග්‍රීසි වලට යන්න කියන්නේ අපේ රටවල් වල අපි වගේ අපේ රටේ විතරක් නෙමෙයි මේ වගේ රටවල් වලට වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මේක තමයි අපි ලියන්න ඉගෙන ගන්න විභාගයකට. ඒකින්ද අපිට ස්පෝකන් ඉංග්‍රීසි බැරි වෙනවා අනිවාර්යෙන්ම. ඉතින් ඒකින්ද ඒක පුළුවන් කරගන්න ක්‍රමය මේක තමයි. තේරෙනවා නම් යන් නැත්තම් ඉතින් කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. හොඳේ තරහ වෙන්න එපා. හරි. Belling the cat. I think belling the cat. You know what bell is? Tilling 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 bell. දැන් මම එකක් කියන්න ඕනේ තව දෙයක් කියන්න ඕනේ මම මේක ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන්ම තමයි කියන්නේ. හැබැයි චුට්ටක් අගදි මේකේ තියෙන එකත් ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් කොහොමදත් කියන්න වෙන්නේ මේක ඉංග්‍රීසිනේ. ඊට පස්සේ මම මේ ගැන විස්තර කරන එකත් ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් තමයි යන්නේ. එතකොට ඔයාලට ටෝටලි ඉමර්ෂන්. හැබැයි ඉතින් සමහර අයට ඒක ඔක්කොම කරලා තේරුන්නේ නැති වුණොත් ඵලයේ අපරාධනේ. ඒකින්ද මම ඒ මොකක්ද උනේ කියලා විතරක් සිංහලෙන් චුට්ටක් කියන්න ඉඩ තියෙනවා. එහෙනම් අපි යන් වේගෙන් කතන්දරේට මේක belling the cat. Belling. You know what bell? I think again you have the idea. Belling the cat. Clear? Belling the cat. You know what bell is? Tilling, 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 tilling bell. Yeah, that is the thing. The mice were very unhappy. Mice. You can see mice. Mice. That is plural. One is mouse. Good number of things. Mice. Mouse. Mice. Clear? Yeah. The mice were very unhappy. What is happy? Unhappy? Unhappy, yeah. The mice were very unhappy. The cat came after them. Machan, the cat is coming, they would say. Yeah, mice would say, oh, Machan, the cat is coming. It's really a big problem. We are really unhappy. We don't know what to do. That is a problem. What can we do? Maybe mice talking about different things. The mice were very unhappy. The cat came after them. Cat came after them. Cat follows them. Come after means following. The mice going this way and the cat is coming. Yeah. Following. You know what following is? That is a very common word, following. The mice were very unhappy. The cat came after them and caught so many that they were all in great fear and caught so many. The cat came after. Cat followed them. Cat came after, you understand? Cat came after the rats. Mice, yeah. and quote so many, not one, not two, so many, good number of things. The cat quote. What is quote? Catch quote. Catch, catch, catch. Quote past. Yeah. So many that they were all in great fear. Quote so many that. Quote so many that. Good number of mice were killed by the cat. So therefore, they were all in great fear. They were all in great fear. What is fear? Oh, when you see a devil, yaka, ah, you are in fear. You understand? You are in fear. What will happen to? What will happen in the future? In fear. Oh, that they were all in great fear, not just fear. That is a great fear. Great fear means very big problem, you understand? So they would say, Machang, I mean, we don't understand what we can do. We have to do something because cat is trying to kill all of us. And I think first we had 50 rats. Now we do have only, I think, 25. Oh, 25 gone. Ayo, very bad situation. Clear? You understand? පූසා මීය පස්සේ පන්නල අල්ලන් කනවා. නේද? දැන් ඉතින් උන් දුකෙන් ඉන්නේ. Little amount of Sinhala I'm using, clear. At last they had a meeting. At last, finally, they observed this, they realized this, and they experienced this. Who experienced this? The mice, the good number, experiences. Oh, this happened to me, that happened to me. I saw catching my friend. Oh, that is bad. The same thing would happen to me in the future. So what can we do? Yeah. At last they had a meeting. Then they thought, Machang, shall we have a meeting? Yeah. Everybody should come to the meeting and we are going to have a meeting. Hello, hello, kring, hello, just Lokumiya, yeah. We are going to have a meeting. Okay, right. When are you going to have a meeting? Yeah, we are going to have a meeting this evening. Why are you going to have a meeting, Majang? The thing is, you don't understand. Nah? You don't understand. You're not in this house. Huh? That cat, the Balu cat, the cat is, I mean, coming after, and he tries to eat each and every one of us. So therefore, this is really a big problem. So I think we had better have a meeting. Yeah. So why are we going to have a meeting? It is useless having a meeting. Yeah. Then if the cat comes, he will eat all of us. No, Machan. The thing is, when we are going to have a meeting, I mean, the different people, not different people, different, rats do have different ideas. So, therefore, I think we can select the best idea and we can do that. Ah, yeah, that is it. I'm coming to the meeting, Machan. Yeah. At last, they had a meeting to see what they could do, what they can do. This is past, so what they could do. At last, they had a meeting to see what they could do. Had the meeting to see what they could do. Had the meeting to see what they could do. One mouse said this and another mouse said that. අවසානයේ ඒගොල්ලන් පොඩි මීටිමක් තිබ්බ මොකද්ද කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා බලන්න. See what they could do. One mouse said this and another mouse said that, but none of the plans was of any use. One mouse said this. One guy said this. And another mouse said that, this and that. Araka maker. Yeah. That is this and that means this and that, and we have no idea. We have come to a sort of a conclusion. That is, conclusion is come to a final decision in a way. Yeah. One mouse said this, one said a different thing, and another mouse said that. That is completely a different thing. We don't know. But none of the plans was of any use. No use. No plan was useful. No plan was useful. That is really bad. එකතු වෙලා කය ගැහුවට ප්ලෑන් කරාට එකක්වත් හරියන්නේ නැහැ. Then a young mouse stood up. Young mouse. Young mouse is maybe teenager. Then a young mouse stood up and said, "The best thing we can do is to tie a bell round the cat's neck." Then a young mouse stood up and said, Then a young mouse, very good. Then a young mouse stood up. What is stand up? Stand up, you understand? Stand up. Yeah. Then a young mouse stood up and said, "The best thing we can do, the best thing, you cannot have a solution, you cannot have a plan better than this, a good plan than this. This is the best, my plan. Yeah, you just listen to me." Then a young mouse stood up and said, "The best thing we can do is to tie a bell round the cat's neck." You know this story. That is what is important. Now, before my telling you the story, you know the story. Now you know this story. I know that in Sinhala. So then now your job is watching and observing how he is going to tell this story to us in English. That is the thing. That is important. One half is done. Yeah. The best thing we can do is to tie a bell around the cat's neck. My son, I have a good idea. The young one said, "Uncle, auntie, Sia, I have a very good idea. The best thing that we can do is, no, don't think about anything else. The very best thing that we can do is to tie a bell round the cat's neck. When the cat goes here and there, tilling, 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 then we have an idea that the cat is coming. So that is my plan. Don't you think that this plan is good? Best thing we can do is to tie a bell around the cat's neck. Then when the cat comes, we shall hear the bell. When the cat comes, we shall hear the bell. Yeah, that is it, Machang. Yeah. So people say, "Oh, really interesting. Good guy. We never thought that you would do that. That's great, your ideas. Perfect. A wise guy, intelligent guy. You have some grey matter. Grey matter is intelligence. ඔළුවේ grey matter කියලා කියන්නේ brain එකේ අර පිටත තියෙන කොටස. ඒකේ තමයි ගබඩා වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මොනවාද? Memory and everything. Memory, sort of, your memory is there. So therefore, if somebody says you have some grey matter, that is, you are intelligent. Yeah. The cat comes, we shall hear the bell and we can get out of the way. We can get out of the way. This is the way we can get out of the way. You understand, right? I don't want to explain everything, each and everything in single, as you know. This is the way. When the cat comes, tilling, 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 tilling comes, we can get out of the way. Yeah. Cat comes, we shall hear the bell and we can get out of the way. All the mice shouted. All the mice shouted. Shouted. Good, 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 good. They all thought it was a very good plan indeed. They all thought, each and everybody except one, not one guy. They thought it was a very good plan indeed. Indeed means really. They thought it's really a good plan. Machang, marvelous, wonderful, excellent. And that plan is really, really good. I like that plan. I like your idea. You are a great guy. You are the savior. The savior is, you are going to save us, our lives. So that is it. That sort of things, what you should watch is the natural spoken English. This is what I'm doing is, there is a story. It is really of no use, useless, this thing, in a way. If I'm going to tell you the meaning of this saying, this and that, it is not the thing. What you should watch is spoken language too. If you want to have a sort of spoken language coming out of your mouth, so you should send the spoken language into your Olugediye. So how can you do that? Listening to spoken part. This is sort of spoken. I'm thinking about the language. How I can use this language. What is the tense? What is the phrase? What sort of pattern? Whatever. It comes naturally when you observe that. You are going to have that. That is the thing. ඔබ ස්පෝකන් ලැන්ග්වේජ් එකේ නිරායාසයෙන් එළියට එන දේ ඔබ්සර්ව් කරපුවම තමයි ඔබටත් නිරායාසයෙන් ඒක පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ. හරිද? ඔබ චෙස් ගහනවා බලන් ඉඳලා ඔබට මේ ක්‍රිකට් ගහන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. චෙස් තමයි පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ ටිකක් හරි. So therefore, if you are watching things in Sinhala, you will learn more and more Sinhala. That is really good in a way. We are Sinhala people. We need Sinhala. That is it. That is the thing. What you should watch is something like this. That is my way of expressing my ideas in English without thinking about anything, phrases, grammar, tenses, or whatever it is. I'm talking about things. I'm not talking about this story. I'm talking about something else. That is what you should watch. Yeah. Oh yeah. Where? Thought it was a very good plan indeed, but an old mouse stood up. An old mouse, Nagi mouse, stood up. But an old mouse stood up and said, "Yes, it's a good plan. Yeah. Yes, it's a good plan," he said, the Nagi mouse. Yes, it's a good plan. Yeah. Everybody said so. Why is the what? Why is says it again. Why is that? He says something. The same idea. Vaisakamiya says, yes, it is a good plan. I say, we know that. But next part. Yes, it is a good plan. But for one thing. It is a good plan. I know that. But except one fact. But except one fact. Everything is good but except one thing. Yeah. You can drive. Your car is really good. You can drive the car. Car has everything. But for one thing. It has no battery. Oh, how can you? Yeah, something like that. But for one thing, who is going to tie the bell round the cat's neck? Everything is good. What you say is true. But the problem is, who is going to bell the cat? Yeah. Who is going to tie the bell round the cat's neck? That is it. So that is the story. So why should I tell this story to you? You know the story. You know the vocabulary, the words that I express basically. What you need is not the story, you know the story, not the vocabulary basically, you know that vocabulary. What you need is to see how I am making new language, my own language, not your language. Maybe if I am going to tell this story for the second time, the complete this story would be different. That's it. Okay, I'm going to wind up. Most importantly, comment and say it in single. It's quite okay. Don't worry. Oh, if you won't, I like your writing things in English. Maybe don't think about errors, mistakes. Mistakes නැතුව mistakes කරනවා කියලා කියන්නේ learning වල part එකක්. Learning සිද්ධ වෙන්නේ නැහැ mistakes නැතුව. ඒක මිනිසුන්ට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. Learning කියන්නේ making mistakes. ඒකින්ද කොච්චර වැරදි තිබුණත් කමන්නේ ඔබ ලියන්න පටන් ගන්න මමනේ කියන්නේ. මම ඒවා උගලන්ට පෙන්වන්න යන්නේ මේක මෙහෙම නෙමෙයි අර ටෙන්ස් මේ ටෙන්ස් මගුල් වැඩක් නැහැ ඔක්කොම මොන්නම් මල මගුලක් හරි අයිසේ ලියන්න මගේ කමෙන්ට් වල ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් අර එක්තරා කතාවක මේ කිව්වා මුවන් පැලස්සේ කෝරළේ මහත්තයාගේ දවසක් කිව්වා my body fish dancing කියලා. මගේ ඇඟේ මාළු නටනවා කියලා කිව්වේ my body fish dancing. It is not in English but we understand that. My body fish dancing, we understand that what he says. That's it, no problem. So comment, give us the like and subscribe and press the bell icon and think about notifications, and then when you press notifications, my videos will come to you. Okay, bye.